The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark. Then they came to Capernaum, and on the Sabbath, Jesus entered the synagogue and taught. The people were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. In their synagogue was a man with an unclean spirit. He cried out, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Quiet, come out on him." And the unclean spirit convulsed him, and with the loud cry came out of him, and were amazed and asked one another, "What is this? A new teaching with authority? He commands even the unclean spirit, and they obey him." His fame spread everywhere throughout the whole region of Galilee. The Gospel of the Lord. My brothers and my sisters, in the time of Jesus, the Jews had two centers where they celebrated and nurtured their faith: the temple in Jerusalem and the local synagogue. The temple was the only place where they offered sacrifice and or ritual offering. It was in the synagogue where they gathered every Saturday or Sabbath and conducted religious service which consisted of reading with commentary from the law of the prophet and the prayer. The reading were done by well-instructed members of the assembly or by visitors who were experts in subscribe and scripture. This remark of St. Mark calls to mind what Moses said in the first reading. "And the Lord said to me, and the Lord said to me, I will raise up on them a prophet, and will put my word into his mouth. I shall tell them and all that I command him. If any man will not listen to my word which he speaks in my name, I myself will make him answer for it." This was God's response to clamor of the people not to hear the voice of the Lord. Let's begin. This practice prophet was not teaching with authority in synagogue. Jesus himself. Jesus teaching with authority become even more obvious when we compare his approach with that of the prophet. While the prophet prefaces his teaching with, "Thus said the Lord God," but Jesus said directly, "I say to you." He does this because he speaks on the authority of his Father. "The word you hear is not mine, but that of the Father who sent me." Finally, Jesus taught with authority because he knew what he preached, unlike the scribes and the Pharisees. Of them, Jesus said, I impose love and burden on people which you yourself done well. Then Semarang went on with his narrative. Present in the synagogue was a man with an unclean spirit. Parenthetically, if the devil could find his way into the synagogue where Jesus was, how much easier it would be for him to enter our heart. The possessed man then cried out, "What have you done with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Though coming from the devil himself, it is a question we can appropriate for ourselves while at prayer." Along this line, I recall an item I recently which said that when in prayer we move from Lord give me to Lord use me, then our prayer was gone up a notch higher. But the questioning of the possessed man did not end there. He asked further, "Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God. Destroy the devil and all that he represented." Definitely, yes. Destroy us? Definitely, no. Rather, Jesus came to restore the crippled one to life, see, the deep hear, the hungry food, the thirsty drink, the sinner forgiveness, etc., etc. All signs of the bringing in of God's reign and word for destruction of the devil, and all who accept in their heart and mind His commandment of love and live accordingly will be rewarded with eternal happiness. Finally, in the ordering the devil come out of him, with he immediately obeyed. Jesus teaches us how to deal with the devil in time of temptation, to run to Jesus for help so he will drive the devil away from us. My brothers and my sisters, after this, Semarang again focuses on the reaction of the people. All recognize and ask one another, "What is this? A new teaching with authority?" He commands even the unclean spirit and they obey him. He concludes by saying that Jesus' fame spread everywhere throughout the whole region of Galilee. Many of us hold positions of authority: parents, employers, teachers, religious leaders, politicians, etc., etc. It will all to us where to practice, where we preach. Otherwise, we lose our moral authority over those placed under our care. Then we become no different from the scribes and Pharisees, whose teaching Jesus asked the people to answer. But what did he ask them not to emulate because they not practice what they preach? Moreover, we progress that we are